Hello, hello, hello. We are about to draw another piece today. Um, my name is Iris. I'm an Icelandic Chinese artist. I make art to heal my brain. And we are continuing with our daily doodle series, which I'm really enjoying, especially enjoying talking to you guys. No one is here with me right now, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. I might be repeating myself. And this time I didn't write any specific theme um, in the caption because we're just gonna we're just gonna chat about whatever. Gonna chat about my day. And what am I gonna draw? I'm wondering if I just draw my suitcase or something. All right, I just bought these new pencils, and you know what? Why not? Why not draw the suitcase that's in front of me? You can't really see it, but I think I'll give it a shot. Because why not? Still waiting for someone to join me because it's just more exciting when you guys are with me on here. Still no one around. That's okay. Want to. Yeah, I mean, anything I say right now, I'll probably be repeating once I see that y'all are joining me. It's a bit of an awkward hour, to be fair. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I think that. Wow, no one's joined yet. Oh, hi guys. Hello. Welcome. I am actually just drawing my suitcase right now because it's the thing in front of me, and I feel like drawing something in front of me. Usually I like to draw from imagination, but we're just, you know, we're just switching it up. Because ultimately with these daily drawing doodles, the whole point is just to create whatever I feel like creating. And usually I prefer imagination or um not really planning anything out. I'm still not planning anything out. I think I'll actually draw over the suitcase once I'm done sort of doing the outlines. But it's for now, I'm in the mood to do something slightly a little bit more representational until I get bored, and then we're just gonna switch it up a little bit. I also just bought these pencils today, and I'm excited to be trying. We're using which one are we using right now? We're using the 6H. Thank you for the like. Yeah, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy if you enjoy these live drawing sessions. It's something I just recently started doing, and I've really been enjoying it because I get some cool chats with you guys. Hi, Kui for us. Hey. Thanks. Oh, it's cool that you guys are joining me. And hi, Keno. Hello. I'm good. I actually was going to film this in a public space at a cafe, which I've never done before. Um, but I'm in San Francisco right now. I'm very central, and it was just so messy. I was like, no, I not doing this public today, but at some point, I think that could be really fun. What am I drawing? I'm attempting to draw a suitcase right now. Um, yeah, so I actually am a full-time artist, but I'm traveling right now, and I normally got my own style going on, so it's quite rare that I even attempt anything representational. It's been a very long time for me, but I don't know. Maybe because this is the only thing in my room right now, and also we're just in bed. But like I said, I actually wanted to go. I wanted to do film this somewhere public today because it's raining, and yesterday I filmed it on the rooftop. Um, but I can't really do that because it's raining, so boohoo. So there's actually a sweater on top of my. Ooh, hi Damien. Welcome to the chat. This is just a very, cool, fun chat. We just hang out pretty much while I draw. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, I am a full-time artist, like I just mentioned earlier, and it's quite interesting being full-time, I guess, creating stuff. So if you guys got any questions for me, I'm also traveling right now in San Francisco. It's been about 10 years since I've been here. Oh yeah, exactly. So I'm using the 6H right now, which is very light, but it's only because oh man, I'm so out of practice when it comes to drawing something that you can see. I mean, representational or whatever, because I usually just make weird stuff. You can see more of my artwork actually on my Instagram, which is just my name, EARDAS. Wow. Oh, I like your name. Uh, I don't know how you can tell that I can even draw. We're barely just started. Also, I didn't even make my props look good. It's pretty awful. Like I just it's basically all natural. It's whatever is in front of me at this very moment. And I wish that I made my sweater a little bit less difficult to draw, but it is what it is. I'm drawing the sweater part right now. And yeah, where are you guys actually? Where are you guys watching this from? Feel free to give it a like. It helps it reach more people and also, yeah, so I'm new to doing these live drawing sessions, so let me know how I can make them better for you guys, you know? Um, yeah. I think they're really fun for me because if you're new here, oh, you're from Indonesia. Okay, cool. Androbati. Awesome. Yeah, I have a good friend who lives in Indonesia. She has a fashion brand, actually. Laurencia Irina. I highly recommend if you're into fashion. So I still can't believe that I actually just went live and I'm like, I'm just gonna draw a suitcase. Like, why not? Like, what? There's nothing interesting about the subject. And I decided that after I pressed the live record. Hi, Cinema Roll. Um, how are all of you guys doing? Like, what is it nighttime where you guys are at? Yeah, and where are you guys also from Indonesia? Is anyone on this chat right now in the States, actually? Yeah, I think I'm getting a little lost. Oh, okay, well, I think we'll keep giving this a little longer of a go, and then I might just completely transform it into surrealism, which is what I usually do, because it's just more fun. I just prefer drawing silly things. All right, so far the suitcase is looking way more square than horizontal, but that's fine. A little bit good. Oh my gosh, what? I woke up today at 5:30. Damn, that's crazy. Um, yeah, but honestly, normally I'm also a night owl. All right, I think I'm getting a little bit bored of this drawing, so let's just fully change it, shall we? I'm going to turn this around and we're just gonna do whatever we feel like now. Actually, maybe I'd give it a little bit more shadow before we do that. I just went in straight with really dark. Yeah. Um, oh no, y'all are all gone. It's no fun talking to myself. Um, hello, hi. Yeah, we're just drawing today. I'm in SF right now, traveling and thus, I was going to film this public at Starbucks or something, but it was way too packed. So I went back to where I'm staying and we're just in bed right now. I'm in bed filming this. Also because it's raining and I would prefer filming this on the rooftop, but that's not happening. Okay, I don't even know why I'm continuing this drawing of a suitcase. Like I feel like, you know what? We're gonna fully change it now. It's time. It's time. We're gonna start drawing from imagination because I just don't have the patience for this. So hope you. Oh, um, my day's actually going all right. It's going good. It's going good. Um, I don't know about you guys actually, but I feel like the first half of this year was like it was kind of rough, I guess, the first half of this year, but I think now things are starting to move and I've definitely been in a way better mood in the last month or two. I actually just bought these today and I mentioned it yesterday when in my live session, but I didn't like using pencil for. Are you still there, Andrew Body? I don't know, maybe it's because of my signal. Maybe my signal's not so bad. But yeah, I gay hands. Why? What do you mean gay hands? So how long have you been gay? Oh, that's funny. Like, what do you mean? What makes my hands gay? Is it because I don't have nail polish on? That is very funny. I mean, um, yeah. But yeah, so the pencils, I actually didn't use pencil for maybe 15 years of my life. Like I just decided I didn't want to use it because I didn't want the option of being able to erase things because then I feel like it would just be a cop out and I would always feel like I can erase things. But recently I started using it again, mostly because I feel like it's kind of like I like that you can shade with it. There's so many different shades of gray. You can't do that with pen. Like pen is just it's just one color. So all you can do is crisscross and like, with pencil you can actually do so much. So I have returned to it. Um yeah, but I mean, I need something to talk about, right? So feel free to give me some more subject ideas or any questions that you guys want me to just rant about. So initially I was drawing a suitcase and then I got bored. So now we're just doing surrealism. and doing whatever wants to happen, you know? And it's not gonna make any sense, and that is okay. Talk about lol. Hey Jeremy, by the way. And yeah, I I don't know if I have anything to add to probability maths. Yeah, probably not a subject I can really, but if you want to talk about psychology or um like the meaning of life. You want to talk about Carl Jung, Freud, that I would enjoy chatting about. Mental health. Where are you guys, by the way? Yeah, I definitely could not add to the subject of math for sure. But I don't know. I guess like part of the reason why I wanted to do daily doodles, besides connecting with all of you and um I mean, ultimately is that I wanted to challenge myself to create different things every day, but I realize that every time I start painting something I usually don't, or drawing something I usually don't draw, I get bored. So then I resort again to my usual method, which is just to draw whatever comes naturally to me. Oh gosh, you're in Serbia? I played tennis against you guys when I was a teenager. I yeah, I used to represent Iceland, and you guys actually won that tournament. But I suspect that the Serbian guys lied about their age because it was a 13 and under like tennis tournament and they had mustaches and beards. So yeah, I think it was an unfair advantage that they were older. But yeah, that's probably my main memory. I've never been to Serbia, but I've heard really good things. Um, and you guys won that tennis tournament, you know? Yeah, maybe, but I'm from Iceland and we also mature early, or the girls mature early. It's quite uncommon for a guy to be fully grown with a beard at 13, you know? Which is what they were. They were fully grown. So maybe I'm missing something. Maybe that's actually the vibe. Should come if you get the chance. Pretty friendly people, nice food, nature. Yeah, I mean, I would. I've heard that it's beautiful there. I think it was Serbia that my friend was talking about. Um, yeah, I think it would be fun. It's a bit random. But yeah, I would love to visit actually. Do any Me? Is it because the artwork I'm making is very trippy? Is that why you're asking? What's like, I'm curious. I'm curious. Your painting looks like it's drawn. Ah! Oh, that's so funny. You know, I've been drawing like this since, well, have you? I guess. I suppose you have if you're making this reference. But I've been drawing like this since I was a child, but I have tried, yes, later in life. I think if anything, it just justified how I already perceive the world, which is it's extremely relative and weird. We live in a strange world. I mean, this drawing started from me drawing my suitcase. Are you enjoying our conversation, Andrew Body? Okay, so Andrew Body's from Indonesia, I think, or in Indonesia, and Jeremy is in Serbia. That's cool. And I'm in San Francisco right now, but I've only been here now for 2 days. I'm actually here to make a commission artwork for an office space, but I don't feel like starting it yet, so I thought I would just use this time to connect with you guys instead. And I'll probably start the commission tomorrow. And I haven't decided if I'm going to go live on that or I probably won't go live on it and just make it into a video instead. So subscribe to my channel if you guys are curious what I end up making for SF. Um, yeah. Another thing that I've been thinking about just, oh wait, how old are you? What do you do for a living? How old are you, Jeremy? Um, I am a full-time artist, actually. I studied psychology and philosophy at university, and I was a designer in New York before I started selling my art, and then quickly decided that this was what I enjoyed doing more, and I managed very luckily to go full time, which I'm very, very lucky about. So yeah, I actually am a full-time artist, but obviously I usually do oil paintings. Um, I'm 27, 14th of October is my birthday. Ew, you're still doing exams. What are you studying? Are you studying math? Well, I'm glad you joined us for this live. That's funny. I feel you though. Like I every once in a while I'm like maybe I should go back to school, but then I'm like no, no, no. School kind of sucks. And I don't know, I just feel like a lot of things you can learn online these days if you really wanted to, you know? Um, yeah, and let's see, electrical engineering, audio, video processing, programming, everything. Yeah, okay. I mean, yes, you do need to go to school for that. I don't think you need to actually go to school for art, to be honest. And on the contrary, I think most people that I know that actually went to school for art didn't become artists. Only people that are a little bit crazy end up going down this path. So, well, good luck with your exams. I hope it's all going really well. Okay, we're gonna switch pencils because why not? Um, do you, I mean, so I guess you've just been in school this entire time. You getting your master's or PhD now? Are you getting your second master's or something? It's just, um, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit crazy that I get to do this full time, but I'm not gonna lie, it is tricky. And I am like right now, for instance, because my primary income has been through selling paintings. Um, but I actually want to think of more avenues of income and also um, just a way for my art to get to more people. And that's something that's been on my mind for years now. And yeah, so if you have any ideas, definitely let me know. Like include I'm thinking of opening up my Patreon, for instance, again, and I'm just figuring out like what's a, maybe I can teach my drawing methods or just how I can offer value to people. And like obviously these live chats I think are super fun as well, just to connect with more people. Now, I've been working for 3 years old. I've had a breakdown after COVID for a year, and we had, oh no, university was under student blockage, so I'm back and finished. More to go in 4 days, and I'm done. Oh no, okay, I'm sorry to hear that you had a breakdown. I feel you though. I feel you. I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, it's been a couple rough years. Like, it's actually crazy how fast time has gone by. Um, yeah, like especially since COVID. Okay, so you're gonna actually continue to go to school. I mean, it does make sense because of the nature of what you do. And honestly, like I do feel like I just feel like our understanding of age is so um I don't know, like nowadays I feel like we just live for much longer, and I think 20s is not what 20s used to be, and 30s is not what 30s used to be, and even 40s, 40s and 50s, I feel like it's just like age is relative to you, and you can sort of start over at any age, which is kind of cool. So we live in a cool time. Yeah, but it's yeah, I'd say 27 is a good age. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing over here. We are just having fun. I really like to draw eyes. But yeah, to answer your question, I am 31 years old. Wait, I'm starting to like the drawing. Thank you. Well, you might hate it later. Are you just studying for your exam while watching this live? Also, okay, just since, yeah, do you feel like these live drawing sessions that I'm gonna keep doing, it's nice to just have it very improvisational, just start it and just um, chat with you guys? Or do you feel like I should have a specific subject in mind and just podcast style it, just talk about, I don't know, but honestly, if I'm doing this every day, like how many subjects can I really talk about? I think it's easier when I'm having a conversation on here, and connecting. Yeah. Thanks, Andrew buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate you staying here with me till the end. I'm also curious what's gonna happen. The first live drawing I did, I did a time constraint, like 15 minutes or something. And I basically feel like the whole time I was drawing, I was thinking about the time ending and I wasn't able to get into a flow state. And I guess the reason why I wanted to do these live chats is because I love drawing because it is so meditational for me and I don't think about it. And I want to show you guys that there's nothing intimidating about drawing. You just let it flow and then somehow you get guided, which I feel like if you use your brain, it actually restricts the creativity. So that's how I create anyway. And somehow things just begin to happen. And yeah, there's like an unnecessary amount of pencils over here. You should probably have a subject, but in this situation, it doesn't matter really. There are a bunch of people. Yeah, good point. Because right now And it's just three of you guys here with me, which feels very intimate. Um, yeah, because I've also been thinking like, so my favorite subjects to talk about that I probably know the most about is mental health and healing, and overcoming certain like disorders. I don't know, I could go into more details, like whether that's depression and what you just said that you went through a bit of a breakdown. Like those are things I really love chatting about. Strategies and overcoming these hurdles and how you can live with things like that and use it to your advantage sometimes because I got very, very sensitive neurochemicals, and that's actually how I turned art into my profession because I needed it for healing and I needed it for therapy. So, yeah, so I think that's the subject that I'd be able to talk about in a podcast style. Wait, let's see. Um, wait. I'm reading what you're writing now. So, yeah, you explained that thing about at the end of every sentence, your voice becomes deeper and slower for some reason. I don't get it. Ah, that's funny. We cannot talk about mental health right now. I'll come back to live to talk about that once I'm done with exam. If I don't come back, you will know that I. Bro, don't even say that. Come on. Don't talk like that. Um, no, but like it's just the nature. Oh gosh, actually, stick around. Like subscribe to my channel. A quick promo to self, but um and I'll be doing these live chats more, and I will be talking about mental health. And if it's something that you're interested in, I have so many strategies because I've battled with it for a long time, like really long time. I have it in my family, and I have so many strategies around it. I still have difficult days, but there's like I think it's definitely something that like stick around for. And yeah, it can be used for as a gift. Like it's not like, and that's what I ultimately, I mean, I use it to create, and I know lots of people that have come out the other side and they're just incredible people. Oh, awesome. Heck yeah. Thanks, man. But yeah, so do you think it's an interesting subject, like mental health? Like the thing that scares me is because it's the stuff that I think about the most is mental health and self-improvement and things like that. But it ultimately is quite personal and it's more something I talk to with friends and in my personal life. But to talk about it publicly is definitely a bit scary. But I also feel called to help and also just show like, hey, yeah, this is how I work through it. And like I literally use my like instabilities to my advantage in my work and like, you know? Anyway, we don't have to talk about it in this video. We don't need to get into a gloomy vibe, but I suppose maybe it's needed because I also think lots of people are struggling right now. And yeah, now I guess like other subjects that I can talk about is like, I'm interested in things like, maybe how to discover your purpose. And because those are things that I went through, right? I don't like to discuss about it from the scientific point. The best therapy for me is to have a deep, honest conversation with close people. I'm having big problems with anxiety and overthinking stuff. Dude, I totally, you can eat something, everybody. Um, but yeah, I totally feel that. Like my nature is I overthink everything, and I can also be quite negative. Like I tend to naturally see the worst in things. Um, And there's so much obviously in terms of like how we're raised and how that influences how we think about things. But I'm really into reprogramming the mind. So because I just feel like, wow, we got this one life and I want to overcome, like I want to live it the best I can, and I don't want to have to continue to feel as awful as I had in the past. So I work really hard on reprogramming and like actively observing my natural thought patterns and changing them. Because I mean I believe that we can change, but definitely like it's hard. It's really difficult work. But I've been doing this for a long time, so it's like that's something that I can talk about and share what I've learned. I've had so many family traumas, parent divorce, domestic violence, and shit, so I'm aware of all of those things. Went to therapy and like I told her everything straight away. Bro, like I'm sorry to hear all of that. But like this all just makes me almost feel like maybe I should openly talk about it in case it's helpful. Because like I don't know. Like I guess I read books and like I learn about this stuff online, right? And I've been through so much of what you just said as well. And that's why I actually became like a full-time artist. It was just to heal myself and to be okay with my existence in this world. And yeah, like and it makes me feel like maybe I should talk about that subject in case it can be helpful. Feels pretty good to talk about my shit to random strangers on the internet. How this is kind of a therapy and you drawing me. This is actually cool. I think this is like the subject matter, right? Because my work is so weird and trippy, and we're having like a pretty trippy mental health. Like, yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. But I mean, I guess I'll just talk a little bit about that then, since even though you said you didn't want to go there, but of course I don't know what you've been through, but yeah, I mean, childhood was rough. Childhood was rough. I didn't really have much of a childhood, very strict. And there was also, yeah, I see what you mean. It's really difficult talking about this stuff online because I like to usually keep things hidden, or it's almost like I don't want to give it more momentum or more power than it already has. But yeah, it was just very rough. And like also, yeah, let me see. I think I understand you. Oh, wow. So, did you also experience a lot of loneliness? Because that's actually something that like I've struggled with as a result of my childhood stuff. Like I moved around so much, so I was always, every time I made friends, I'd like lose my friends. So there was so much of like loss in my life, and at home it was very stressful as well. So there was no stability. Yeah, it's hard. Like the only reason why I feel compelled to talk about is like because I'm doing these live videos and I'm like, okay, well, what do I like to talk about? And I really don't like small talk. And, because mental health has been such a big part of my life, like I've had to deal with it just to find a way to want to continue existing in this world. And I'm like, this is a subject that I could go on about in podcast style. Even like let's say if there's hundreds or thousands of views or something, I feel like I could definitely just keep talking about mental health and the strategies that I've used. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, but you got to pull through. Um, you got to pull through, man. But I definitely feel you. Actually, like I I worked really hard on getting over my depression, and then like the first half of this year until maybe the last month or two, I dipped into depression for the first time in a very long time. and it was so heavy. Like it was bad. And and yeah, it's just like feeling like you don't have like a pillar or an anchor because I guess childhood was, it didn't really give us the foundation. Um, but like in our circumstances, it can also make us very strong, very resilient, but you do need to find your thing, you know? So like whether it's like for me, I feel like for instance this chat or like what I do, I feel like I'm providing some sort of value to this world. I'm helping in some way. Like that's like when I help people, it makes me feel good. So it's just about like figuring out what are the things that make you feel good and then also making sure that you surround yourself with people that get you. And maybe your previous friends or your family, they don't really get you. Then it's just to establish your like a new friend group, right? Wait, let me see. In the consequence of your parents' fault, so they're oh, I love that. I love that you guys have been, yeah, that you guys are vibing. Um, it says here we didn't see her for months. Oh, thank you, manga. Ed, I really appreciate it. We're just having a conversation, all of us, and I guess I'm just drawing something very trippy at the same time, which aligns quite well with our conversation. We're doing this, I mean, I'm doing this as often as I can, really, but I'm traveling right now, so it makes it difficult to do it, consistently every day, but if I can, I would like to do it every day, um, whenever I can, different times of the day. And then I'm still figuring out, like, as I was talking to Jeremy and Andrew Buddy about it, like, if it's better to have it in a more free flow conversational way so that you guys can ask me questions, or if I should have a subject matter ready at hand as I'm drawing. Okay, she's in clouds. And yeah, the subject that I was saying that I enjoy talking about is self-improvement, mental health, that kind of thing, just because I have experience with it. And we have been going on a tangent all about that. Um, Stumbled onto you. Sorry, dude. No, dude. You're welcome to um yeah, be part of the conversation. We're just all hanging out basically. From Indonesia, Serbia, and I'm in San Francisco right now. Um, yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you guys here. And like these subject matters are always difficult to talk about, but I feel like it helps when we don't like it's almost like you give it less power by removing it from yourself and understanding that it's something that you can share with other people and like other people have similar experiences and you can like I think just having a community, right? That's also something that I was thinking about with my like art community here is that it's just to build a community where we, we love art, but also maybe like mental health awareness and that kind of thing. Because that's really the reason why I draw all the time because it helps me. It's healing for me. And I've hosted art healing workshops and so forth alongside of course like exhibitions that I continue doing. It's just healing work calls me. Um, my mental health, yes, it does help to talk, but I hate talking about it, lol. Anyone else like that here? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were just saying. I even feel weird. Like, I think that's why I'm enjoying just going live as much as I can because I'm like, I'm getting used to talking about more personal things in a public way because, like, I want to be able to be more vulnerable because I actually have a hard time with that, even in my personal life. Um, like trust issues, like all of that. And it's something that I really want to overcome. I don't want to be afraid. And I don't want to be afraid to just be myself, you know? And that's also like, I want to advocate for that. I want to contribute to more good in this world. And if I succumb to my own faults, then, it's like very hypocritical. That's why I'm like, okay, I feel like I need to speak up and speak the truth. And this way, just help out in a very small way. Yeah, yeah, me and Jeremy have been talking for quite a bit. Um, but like that's the thing, I guess, with my art is that I view it as transmuting darkness into light. Just look at how goofy this drawing is, right? And if you follow my Instagram, you can see like I feel like all I'm doing is I am turning something that's very mad inside of me that feels very lonely or misunderstood and hurt, like all the pain inside my body. I turn that into creativity and I turn that into something trippy like this. And I make oil paintings, right? Which you can see on my Instagram. And so like how cool is it that you can turn something maybe not so glamorous into like a piece of art, you know? And I think that's the beauty of it because there is like a lot of power and energy and darkness that you can just transmute. Yeah, I have like 3 recent sketchbooks and a crap ton of old ones somewhere. Drawing through the highs and the lows, we come up with some crazy ideas. Exactly. Exactly. It's almost you know, like we have a responsibility to bring this out. Like at my lowest days, honestly, art gets me through. Like when I'm at my lowest, and obviously you don't care about much about yourself in those times, but I just feel like, there's lots of people who feel the same way as me, and I feel like I need to, and also just like there's so much art, like there's so much creativity inside of me that wants to come out, and it's like I owe it to the artworks that are have yet to be made to stick around for it, right? Like, or depending on what you do, like you owe it to the good that you're going to contribute because you understand how painful things can be. And that gets me through, just feeling like, I can help out. I can make the world a better place because I know that it can be so painful. Wait a second. What are you writing? 如果我 blah 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 你 blah 什么的 you speak Chinese. Um, like imagine drawing an art that could bring feelings up. I mean, bro, that's exactly what I try to do. Like that's my biggest mission in life. I'm trying to just become a better artist at translating what goes on inside. Um, and and that's a difficult task, you know? That is not for the faint of heart. So yeah, so this is the kind of subject that I like to talk about. And I think about as I'm painting, I'm just like, Are you? Ugh, I went through an episode about 2 weeks ago, but everyone around me was like, Are you okay? I didn't answer. You know, like guitar to your drawing as request. Ooh, yeah, sure. Sure, let's go for it. Um, you know, I will be honest, I'm not really sure if I know how to draw a guitar, but let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna overlay it on top of. I've never drawn a guitar before, and I'm using my phone to record, so I can't exactly take a reference, but you let me know if I think there was like a circle here or something. Oh gosh, why did I say yes to this? I have no idea how to draw a guitar out of the blue. Is there a circle here? What? What? Also, I wanted to say something to another message, but now I'm all like, how do I make this guitar happen? Um, I mean, I probably need a reference if it's something I've never drawn before. Like, I need to like think. Okay, there's like all these weird thingies here, like that or whatever. Okay, it's gonna look like crap, but just deal with it. Is it like, what the heck? How the heck does a guitar look like, guys? I need help. I need your assistance. Um, like there's a hole here somewhere, right? Or am I tripping? There's something on the sides. What the heck is on the sides? I guess I'm gonna circle on the body. Wait, a circle on the body, but is a circle at the bottom? Turning pegs on the head. Yeah, then a circle on the body, the big part. Does it literally just, I feel like there was a hole here somewhere. Well, and I think there was usually like some sort of sign. Okay, I'm just gonna do whatever. It looks like crap. I apologize. I'll look up a guitar right after this call, and maybe next time I'll put a guitar in properly. Yeah. But yeah, something you said something earlier about went through an episode about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, Manga Ed said I was amazing, but everyone okay. Yeah, so it's weird. Like a lot of people are afraid. Oh, thank you, Andrew Body. I still will have to look up how it's supposed to look like after this call. But so yeah, a lot of people are scared of dark art. And my studio is normally in China, by the way. And people there usually don't like dark art. They prefer light. And it's funny because a lot of the art, like most of the artists that I meet, have struggled from some sort of mental health or continue to struggle, right? Or have like bipolar and I've been diagnosed with that actually. But I don't like I'm stubborn and I don't really like to be restricted within a DSM-5 box. So, but yeah, do I have the symptoms? Probably, yes, I do. Which is why I know so much about mental health because I live with it and I'm determined to not take any medicine for it, which means it's a full-time job to stay sane. But anyway, yeah, funnily enough, the commission that I need to make here in SF, like I thought the guy was gonna want really bright, vibrant colors, as most collectors do. But he actually wanted me to make something very demonic. And I was like, what? Well, heck yeah. I'm so down for that. So I will be making some really dark stuff. in the next coming days. Um, let's see. Okay. Let me see. Yes, turning back. That's beautiful. I like that actually. Thank you, Andrew. Oh yeah, I won't share my age, but I grew up around dot dot dot. Oh, cool. So you speak. I do speak Chinese. I'm still amazed by how you could draw a straight line without a ruler. Just you know, another hack if you want to know how to draw a straight line, you just fold. You go like that. But like here's another straight line. Another straight line. You know why I like drawing over the drawings that I've done before is because like I think it captures reality because you're at all times experiencing so many different senses. It's like sensory overload, especially with, internet and like a lot of us are multitasking. So I just feel like doing these random, like drawing over the things that I've drawn is so much more accurate, you know? Yeah, that is. Let me see what you guys say. To be honest, I'm still, yeah, I love that drawing. Anyways, you do commissions. Thank you, Manga Ed. I do actually. I totally do. If you're interested, you can add me on Instagram and we can chat further. I definitely do. I mean, I do it all, you know. I have a solo exhibition coming up next month in China, and then I'm also working on a solo exhibition in Japan next year, and I am trying to set up my Patreon again and thinking of like what I can offer you guys, like what kind of services I can offer you guys, because I want to have like different tiers and like besides doing exhibitions, I also want to make more affordable options for you guys. Like maybe make these daily doodles available for you guys, like really reasonably priced, essentially, because I value the experience more at this point, and I want more people to be part of my art journey. So yeah, definitely add my Instagram and like even if you just have ideas for me, I really appreciate it because I'm restructuring my art business, guys. As much as I hate that part of being an artist, it's the only way. It's the only way to keep being full time and sustaining this lifestyle, you know? Like I need the support of everybody, but also just providing value in the best way I can. Um, that's so cool. Chat, am I chat restricted? No, Jeremy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Um, Yeah, Japan's pretty cool. I'm there a lot. I'm actually filming, like I'm acting in an art film. I'm in the middle of it actually, but we should be finishing next month. And oh, that messed up. But you know what? Mistakes is part of the process. I'm having such a good time on this chat. I almost like don't really want to end it. So let's see like how intricate this drawing can become, shall we? Also, I'm trying to de-sharpen all these pencils that I just sharpened today and I just bought today. Um, let's see. Okay, wait. Uh, Daily doodles are, wait. Daily doodles are fun. I still haven't done mine today. Do you do doodles every day, Manga Ed? Very Picasso-y. I'll take that as a compliment. Juggalo Cogliostro. Wow, that's a very fun name, actually. I've been to South Korea and Japan. Both are awesome. Never been to China. China's pretty cool as well. My studio is located in Beijing, but I think Shanghai is cooler. You should definitely go to Shanghai. I've been thinking of moving my studio there. Hi, Himiko Toga. Thanks, guys, for joining. I really appreciate it. We're just over here having a chat. Keep up good work. Will go back to studying. See you in the future. Awesome. Yeah. It was nice chatting with you too, Jeremy. We had some good moments. Yeah, definitely join me in a future live chat as well. Hi, Himiko. I love that you guys are also chatting with each other. That's cool. Um, and hi, Manga Ed. It was definitely accomplishment. Picasso is one of the world's greatest. Yeah, hey, maybe my goal is to be the female Picasso. Perhaps, 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 perhaps. Let's see. Um, yep, I was always try to spread kindness. Oh, same. This is definitely the kindness channel. We're all just here spreading. I want to say joy, but I'm not really sure if this is like the joy channel, but we're definitely spreading kindness and overall optimism. That's but we're also being real. I think that's important. I don't not want to be encouraging any fake conversations on here. I'm so tired of this like fake representation online these days. You can be the Picasso. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Yes, I should be Edith's Picasso. That's it, optimism. Yeah, like acknowledging the shiz, I don't want to swear here, the shiz in the world, but at the same time, being optimistic and being like, we can be better. We can be better, guys. This is the better corner. This is the art corner we're spreading. Yes, that's it, optimism. I've seen really toxic channels, so I'm glad that there are still. Yes, that is literally why I decided to start like giving YouTube a shot again. Like honestly, I tried like in 2020, I was making a lot of videos, but I was so awkward. It was so uncomfortable talking to a camera, and I think I still wasn't confident enough in myself. So even my voice was different. I would talk in a very shy way, and I was definitely just not like I don't even think I knew what. Actually, I think that message was similar. I still wanted to be real and stuff, but I think it was hard for me to do that because I was still young and naive, and I think I hadn't gotten fed up enough with myself, and now I am. And I'm like, you know what? I just want to be real, and I don't want to be pretending anymore, and I don't want to be a people pleaser anymore. No. I just want to be myself, and I want to encourage that everyone be themselves, and it has taken me this freaking long to get to this place in my life, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and that is why I'm going live. The first time I went live was kind of scary. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna say? It felt very daunting, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna treat you guys. I'm gonna treat this whole situation as a family, as friends, and go from there, and I will learn as I go. Exactly. Life is a freaking long lesson. It's honestly so real. I know people who lose who they are because they're trying to fit in. Yeah, when she's yeah, I mean, like I'm a perfectionist. I'm so hard on myself. And I don't even think I think like okay, I think a big part of it is like I wanted to be like everyone else, right? I, but I think it's also just caring about wanting everyone to like you and wanting people to be impressed by you or just just being a people pleaser. And I think this year we were talking, Jeremy's gone now, but we were chatting earlier, and I think I hit a bit of another breaking point. I go through those often, but I every few years, I just felt so fed up. I just felt so over it. I'm like, why do I care so much what people think, you know? Why am I neglecting myself for just like hoping that people can accept me? it's so effed up. We should just be ourselves. And if people don't like us or don't get it, then they're not our people. And I'm just over the wrong people in my life. I only want awesome people that are real. And the only way to attract those people is if you are. So none of that fake shit anymore. Fake shiz. But I still don't want to advocate for swearing or negativity, even though I actually like to swear. But, you know, just no. I think also, I think this artwork is looking pretty bomb. But I'm enjoying this conversation, so I'm gonna keep going until my phone is almost dying. We're at 10% now. Oh, we've been going on for an hour. That seems to be sort of the trend. I feel like I've been doing these doodles for an hour, like naturally, and then sort of dissipates. But maybe today we'll go a little bit longer, maybe another 10 minutes if my phone can handle it. Let's see. Okay. Sounds yeah. Yeah, that's a big role in most people's mind, but they won't, they can't. But like you said, we can just do our best, right? Yeah, exactly. Bring back the forgotten suitcase. Ah, I love you've been here. You've been here since the beginning. Okay, yes, you're so true. It's so right. I will try to dig it up again. What's going on, party people? Hi, Lila. Lila perchance, 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 perchance. Ooh, artsy person. Yes, yes, I am artsy, artsy fartsy. That's how I think you shouldn't try to fit in with people who may change them to impress or get. Your art is amazing. Dude, thank you so much, Himiko. I really appreciate it. Yeah, like honestly, I'm giving less shits every year. You're good. Thank you, Killjoy. I like your name. Also, I had a small episode yesterday, like it was weird. I thought about going to doing the in a bookstore. I don't know what the S word is. It caught me by surprise. I was like, where did the swear word? Where did that even come from? So that channel, thanks for the talk. I appreciate that you guys appreciate my realness because I think like, you know, especially when more of you guys join me on my channel for future live, I'm gonna probably have to stick to subject matter because I'm not gonna be able to get through all the comments right in the future. Like then maybe I should stick to some subject matter and I'm thinking maybe just like real talks like this, mental health and just a whole load of authenticity and realness. And I am getting used to it with these chats, just dipping my toes in slowly because it is very scary. It is scary to be honest, to be real, to be yourself, especially like even in real life, that's scary. But like in public like this on my channel, it's scary. I'm like, ooh, maybe my friends will watch this. And I'm an overthinker, so but I kind of enjoy the challenge. Okay, we're gonna look for where is the suitcase? We started off with a suitcase. I know you guys cannot see. See? Okay, there's like a little bit of a suitcase. Wow, I love how it's basically fully gone. So in the very beginning of this drawing, I was actually drawing a suitcase in my room because I'm traveling, and then it just didn't want to happen anymore. So we just stopped. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna focus for a second, so I'll go through comments in a moment. But I'm just gonna quickly, yeah, like just gonna focus a little bit. I think the suitcase is dead. I don't know if we can bring her back to life. This is the suitcase. I have just completely butchered over her. Also, my phone is probably gonna die at some point, but just gonna. She's not done yet though, so I'm gonna keep going until my phone dies. me see. Thanks for talk, lol. Now it's time for the suitcase to shine. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I mean, I can try. I mean, we have a corner here. We have a suitcase corner, you know. But truthfully, if I wanted to really make the suitcase look like a suitcase, it would take probably another hour. And nah, now we're not doing another hour. My teachers are surprised by most of the responses to logical thinking questions. Yes, work to me. I want to see the suitcase. I was late. Yeah. Yeah, the suitcase is dead. Is that why people try to change who they are and uh why we should fit in with people who aren't like us? Himiko, I 100% agree with you. Are you Japanese, by the way? I'm in Japan a lot, actually. Your name sounds Japanese to me. Yeah, I mean, it's taken me a very long time to have the confidence to just be as weird as I naturally am. I think I always want to fit in with everyone else. The forgotten suitcase. Dang, you guys are really, really hung up on the suitcase. Um, okay, you know what? Since we have a little bit of time, I will try. I mean, when I say a little bit of time, my phone might die any moment, so no hard feelings, yeah? Um, give my video a thumbs up if you haven't. I think you guys all have. And subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe. I'll be doing more of these. You can be part of my art journey, part of my journey to expressing truth. I mean, have you guys seen those suitcases? Like, can't you recognize the suitcase corner over here? Doesn't it look like a suitcase? Okay, I'm focusing really hard. I'm trying to bring it back. Okay, guys, it's happening. But yeah, I mean, let me know if you guys would be interested in like dibsing on collecting these daily doodles that I'm doing. And like, because then I'd make a tab on my Patreon. Um, Even just like write in the comments if you guys are interested, like just what you think I should price them at even. I have an idea because I want them to be, you know, I want it to be affordable for you guys. So I have an idea what I would do, and I'm happy to make it the affordable, but would still love to hear your thoughts. Definitely write it in the comments. Did when you dropped in. Wait, let me see. No, I'm American, sadly, but I love the Japanese. Oh, I'm in America right now. It's actually been like it's a long time since I've been back. I just got back to back. I mean, I'm not American, but I have an American accent for some reason. I'm in San Francisco right now. I got here 2 days ago from Japan when you dropped in and saw you drawing. Oh, so you did see the suitcase. Manga. It's very visible to me. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you see the suitcase. It's so funny. It's like this came out of the suitcase. Okay, guys, my phone is at 4%, so it might die any minute. No hard feelings. Just join me at my next live. If you didn't point out the suitcase, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Lol. Yeah, I mean, that's what I love. Like, I like to make artwork where you can like see different things, sort of. 100 to 250, depending on how. Okay, I actually, that's exactly what I was thinking, Himiko Toga. Because I'm like, I really want this to be affordable for you guys, but it is an original. But truthfully, I want to do these doodles, like daily doodles, as often as I can alongside my usual oil paintings. And I just want to spread the love, like just let anyone become a collector, within a reasonable price and support my journey as an artist so I can continue doing this full time and entertain you guys, provide value for you guys. So it's actually very helpful. Thank you. Okay, so I we'll try to figure out how to make that possible. Maybe make like a tab on my Patreon account, how to price artwork, but I would like to eventually collect. See, that's what I mean. Like, I think people are so intimidated by collecting, and that's why I'm like, I just, doing this, having these chats, I'm like, guys, you can all become collectors and we can start with like really reasonable price. Um, oh no, okay, have a good night or day. Thinking you read mine somehow. Yeah, you totally read my mind. Okay, like my phone has 3%. iPhones suck. Like, okay, it doesn't suck. No negativity here. We're going with positivity. But I don't know how my battery just keeps dying so fast. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna yeah. Well, anyway, I think I'm just gonna leave you guys now. And this is the finished piece because I feel like it's gonna be really sad like if it cuts out. So just want to say a proper goodbye and really appreciate you guys being here with me today. And I hope you guys join me again. I will try to come back again tomorrow. I will come back to again tomorrow for sure, actually. Maybe I'll be on my rooftop. I'll show you guys around and you guys can see me. And yeah, if you guys want to see my usual art, go and add me on Instagram. Ciao, guys. Thanks for being here. I know Manga Ed was here basically almost from the beginning. And thanks, Himiko, for joining us. I appreciate Andrew Buddy was also here from the beginning. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, I am gonna leave until next time. Peace, y'all. Bye. Love y'all. Bye.